Tonight on MTGU Fight Club, we have Daemon versus Blades, modern. Oh, yeah, this is modern, and it is Living End, Daemon piloting Living End versus Blades piloting Affinity. Welcome back. Those of you that have just stuck around since our podcast, here we are. We've shuffled up. They've drawn 7 cards, and they are going to roll.
We're doing high, right?
Yeah, high roll. You're going down, bro.
7. That seems fairly moderate.
Yeah, that's kind of middle of the road for 2 dice.
Oh.
Ooh, take that.
All right.
10.
All right. You can have your place, sir.
So I feel like kind of a dog in this matchup, being Living End. Like, I really have to hit my Living End on turn 3.
Linksys says, go robots.
Robots.
Oh. I need to get some focus going on here. I'm out of focus. Let me focus, peoples. Wait a second, guys, because people can't see what's in your hand if I'm with how bad it's focusing
It's
right
all right.
now.
They're not missing much.
All right. Let's bring this down to right here.
Here we go.
All right. All right. So talk about it.
Alrighty, so really quick, in case you're not familiar with Living End, the idea is I have a bunch of creatures with the ability Cycling. I can just discard them and pay a mana cost to put them into my graveyard and then draw a new card. And then eventually I cast a spell called Living End that takes all the creatures in the graveyard, puts them on the battlefield, and all the creatures on the battlefield puts them in the graveyard. So hopefully when that happens, I'm on the right side of that. I can do it as early as turn 3 with some cool Cascade shenanigans. So,
All right.
For Affinity, I got a Simon Gertson's list from Star City. He was talking about it a week ago, I believe.
Scott Pilgrim. Uh-huh.
I got that one. I'm playing that. My hand here looks quite terrible because it's got no creatures in it, and the first spell that I'm going to be able to play is probably going to be on turn 2, and that's only going to be able to draw me a few cards, so I think that's definitely a ship.
So the big thing going for my hand is this.
Yeah, Damon, you seem like you're in pretty good position.
I don't have a ton. I don't have the most cyclers in the world, but I have 3 lands. I have the way to go off. So, and we're gonna pretend Blades never heard that.
I hear everything.
Lurgan
I'm
says,
already in your mind.
Lurgan says, if you haven't done it yet, would you consider playing fairies?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not this week, but that's definitely in the plans, isn't it?
I actually love fairies. It's no secret.
Right.
I used to play fairies back in Standard. I didn't play them the best back then, but I feel like I could play them better now. And right now I'm I want to brew more with fairies. I'm not too convinced that blue-black is the way to go. Maybe
I've seen a
blue-white.
blue-red. I've seen a blue-red fairies
So I've
list
seen
before.
Esper.
Actually, Travis Wu just barely posted one recently of a blue-red fairies with a Kiki Jiki, and that looks pretty good.
Huh. So we got Rubits against Living End. Did you mulligan Blades?
He did. He's
I
at
did.
6.
Oh, doesn't look like a fun hand. Sure, I guess I'll try it though. You're on the play, right, Damon?
Yep, I sure
The
am.
problem is Affinity has a
Go
hard
ahead.
time mulliganing because they need a lot of their cards to be able to keep up
Blood Crypt-
later in the game.
Bloodcrypt
Yeah.
untapped. Go to 18.
Okay.
Pass.
We have, I guess I could, let's see. I'm trying to figure out which way I can go here so you can see. we have
Ingmoth into
Rich on the scoreboard.
I am also now tech guy. Not as
Cycle
good as
Monster
James, but I'm
Scarabin?
tech guy.
End of turn. Untap set. Draw.
What's up, Hawaii Coyote?
Yo, Hawaii.
Hey, how's it going, man? One of our local buddies. I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 life, go to 16, and cycle Street Wraith.
Sure.
Daemon's off to the races already. Blades appears to be having... I mean, I take it Daemon won the dice roll?
Yeah.
I sure did.
Good.
I'm going to go ahead and at this point pass the turn.
Because Daemon is able to do things at instant speed, he doesn't always have to tap out on his turn to be able to do the cycling. Which is pretty... Sometimes can be relevant, especially if he's got spells in his hand he can cast.
Although I will say, going to 16 against Affinity, like...
Hurts kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Going low on life is always makes me nervous.
And you acquired the fetches, right? For that now, so you're playing
I sure
fetches.
did, yeah.
Sweet.
So right here, I'm going to partially go off.
I can just be like the Wizard of Oz and hide in the shadows. Don't mind the man behind the curtain.
Mox Opal.
Okay.
Oh, you just said that. I didn't even notice.
Master of Ethereum.
Okay.
Seems pretty good. Be able to give his Signal Pest a +1
Swing one.
to be able to attack
Go to
right here.
15.
It's pretty house.
And Daemon goes to
Go to
15.
15. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Cycle my Monstrous Carabid.
Yep.
Cycle Deadshot Minotaur.
Yep.
There's a pretty interesting amount of synergy here.
So I have right now 4, 8, 14 power in the graveyard. Blades doesn't look like he's going to kill me this turn.
See the potential waiting.
So I'm going to go ahead and play Godless Shrine untapped. I'm going to cycle my Deadshot Minotaur.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and just cycle my Jungle Weaver right now as well.
Sure.
Jungle Weaver goes and finds a forest, correct?
Nope, it just cycles.
Oh, is that just cycle guy?
Pass the turn. Whatever you feel like is good.
If you have something to say, you say it.
Yep.
So,
Without giving away information.
correct. Blaze right here is playing pretty smart. He's playing pressure, but not too much, because if he expends his hand too fast, when Daemon actually combos off to do the living end, he will wipe his board and then be basically out of card advantage.
So I wish I was playing smart. This is actually all that I have.
Oh, okay. See, okay, you're just talking to me about not giving away information, but he's
It
gonna
appears
do
like
it
I'm
anyway.
Well, that's good.
Well,
I mean,
and as a living end player, honestly, I'm looking at this board set and going, man, he's going to be holding a lot back. So I really want to overstock my graveyard to make sure that I have
Right.
enough creatures to go off and kill him the turn that it goes off.
So currently, you're going to be able to attack for... The interesting thing, though, is Blades can actually switch up and go the Infect route depending on what you do, Daemon, so... Which will be interesting. Land for turn. It's a Glimmer Post.
I have 19 damage in the graveyard.
Cranial plating.
Cranial Plating seems really, really good right here.
Okay.
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts. Potentially 6 when activating the Ink Moth.
Let's equip.
Hook it up.
Hawaii Coyote is asking, cycling lets him what?
I discard a card from my hand when I cycle and then draw a card.
Swing battle cry.
Okay. How
That
much damage
is-
is that total?
So does
1,
someone...
2, 3, 4, 5. So
5, 6.
5, 10. Battle cry. So that's 12.
13.
Make him an artifact. That's 14.
Is that 14?
Yeah, because he gets
Oh,
pumped.
Cranial Plating and
He
the
gets
Master of
pumped.
Ethereum is going to get pumped. So that's...
Wow.
kills you.
I really didn't think I was going to die.
Yep. Welcome to the world of Cranial Plating.
So
Welcome
You should have
to-
comboed off
Absolutely.
last turn.
I totally should have comboed off last turn. That's terrible. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, I guess game 2.
So that is game 1.
And that's being mana flooded.
And the game goes to
Blades. Yeah, I guess I was just being really greedy.
Yeah, the plating comes out of nowhere, and it swings for a lot.